The 90-day run. What is this going to be about, and why are we doing it right now? I think now's the time. Several of us went to Diamond Bound and we got super inspired by all of the speakers. It kind of brought us back to our original dreaming phase of what we wanted our lives to look like, what we want our business to look like. We discovered that we are CEOs of our business. We get to be full-on business owners and run our businesses the way that we want to run them, right? That's why it's the 90-day run. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it because I've had a lot of questions. People are wondering, is this going to be something that's going to be super frantic, where we're going to be hustling our booties off, or is this going to be something that's too easy, where we're really not moving forward? My answer is going to be that depends on you. That totally depends on you. And I'm going to tell you about our vision. I wrote it down so I wouldn't talk too long, okay? During the next 90 days, we're going to run, but running will look different for every single one of us. Think of a 5K or a 10K or a marathon. We're all going to be heading in the same direction when we can only advance on our personal strength and as fast as our own little legs can run. We don't want to get hurt, so we're going to run without injury in our own strength, our own gifting, at our own pace. We won't be running in circles or going off in a million directions. We'll collectively run toward our own personal goals. And we won't stop, even if we have to slow down. We will recognize that slowing down is okay, but stopping prevents momentum, so we never stop. We keep going. We will not be frantically dashing around from the right to the right or to the left, doing a million different things, trying all these other things. We will be singularly focused on the prize ahead, which is our goal. We'll be fully aware that some people will reach their goals before us, and some will reach their goals after us, and some will quit. And that's okay, because we are focused on our own goals. We want to use this time to discover our own personal individual strengths, our running partners, who we want to do this with, our comfortable pace, how we want to live this life, how we want to do this job. We also want to set the tone for a culture of healthy business owners, not frantic hustlers or spoon-fed babies. It's about finding your power and walking in it alongside others who are doing the exact same thing. When preparing for a run, free advice is everywhere. It's everywhere. It's important, however, to listen to your own inner voice. Did you know that you can trust your own inner voice? You're smarter and more capable than you could ever imagine. Those who've run the race before you will be here to give you insight and encouragement, but mostly they'll be pointing you back to your own intuition and your own personal goals. Our goal is not to make enemies of your husband, your wife, your children, your friends, or your family. Our goal is not to raise your stress level to the point that you become sick and unable to enjoy your life. Our goal is simply to inspire you, to ask you questions that get you thinking and dreaming, to offer tips and suggestions, but not assignments or directives. At the end of the 90 days, we want you to be fully awake in your business with momentum, moving forward, chasing after your goals and your dreams, as wild and crazy as you may discover them to be. We want you to be moving forward with momentum. We are going to be momentum makers. Think about Lucy Libido for a second. That's who comes to mind for me. She had such a unique spin on her whole introduction to oils. She decided to take on a character. She had this dream of becoming Lucy Libido, of writing books, of speaking, of engaging people in this way, on this specific topic. She followed her dream. She was one of the MCs at Diamond Bound, or she was the MC, and she did a silk aerial number, and it was amazing. It was so amazing. And she is living life out loud. Like, she is loving her job. She's not taking directives from other people. She's not doing rote tasks that she doesn't enjoy. She got this crazy, wild idea to become Lucy Libido, and she's living it out. And can you imagine how different her life would be right now if she didn't? And can you imagine how different our businesses would be without her? It's one of my favorite classes to teach. I can't imagine my life without Lucy Libido. And it's because she had this wild and crazy dream and she chased after it. Think about Gary. Think about everyone, all of the pioneers. You are a pioneer. You have dreams and you have hopes and you have gifts and talents. And there's a way for you to do your business using all of those. We want you to use this time, and especially the time leading up to it, to get back in touch with that inner child. Grab your inner child oil. I have some sitting next to me. I actually have it diffusing right now. Get back in touch with that inner child and ask him or her, what do you want your life to look like? It can. It doesn't have to be frantically working yourself to death. It doesn't have to be losing sleep constantly or doing things that you don't enjoy. You get to decide. You get to decide, and that's what this is going to be about. At the end of this 90 days, you will not have only reached major goals, some of your major tangible goals, but you'll know how you want to run your business, what you want your career to look like, and who you are as the CEO of your company. That's what you are, whether you own that or not. CEOs are bosses. They don't work like employees. They don't wait to be told what to do. They are invested in their business because they are the CEO. They own it and they run it. And that's why we're calling this the 90-day run. I hope that you'll join us if this sounds like something that's inspiring to you at all. I think that you will enjoy it. I don't think that it will be anything that stresses you out too much, pushes you too hard, or too little, because that's all within you. And we are just so blessed to be with you on this journey.